Take picture. Stop recording video. Button.
Hey guys, it's me, Brittany. I'm here today to share a recipe with you guys. It's stuffed bell peppers. And if you stay till the end, I have a self-care tip. Okay, so for this recipe, first of all, you guys, this dish is so good. It's a great lunch, it's a great snack, it's a great dinner. It's really, really good, and it's super fun to make. Okay, so you need bell peppers, and I recommend the yellow bell peppers. That's really the only one I usually get. I get the red and orange ones too, but I just never get the green one. I don't like the green one with this dish. The yellow ones is really the best in my opinion. And you need your meat, which is ground turkey or ground beef, whichever you prefer. Your go-to seasonings, which is your salt, whether it's seasoned salt, sea salt, or pink salt, Himalayan salt. Also pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, and sprinkled cheese. That's really like all you really need for this dish. That's the basic kit. These next ingredients I'm mentioning is optional. This is just what I put in mine. A can of black beans, a can of whole corn, and a can of green chilies, as well as cream cheese. Okay, so first thing I do is, me personally, I cut up onions and put that in there, put that in the skillet with the ground turkey, and I brown my ground turkey and let it cook. And once it's almost done, I include the black beans, the corn, and the green chilies. And once that's cooking all together, I season it to my liking, and I also add paprika in mine, but you don't need it, of course. And once that's almost done, I incorporate 1 block of cream cheese. I believe 1 block is 8 ounces or 6, you know, the Philadelphia 1 block. If that seems like too much for you, you know, you can put half of the cream cheese, if, you know. It's real good with the cream cheese though. So once the cream cheese is like, you know, melted and everything looks good and done, I turn it off and I tend to my bell peppers while the meat is cooling down some. So with the bell peppers, you cut the top off, and you don't want to cut too much off. So try to cut as, you know, as least as you can, but you want the bell pepper to end up looking like a little bowl or a cup. You know, it's going to be you know, the top is going to be big open. Make sure you get all the seeds out, rinse it out. And the membrane should come out when you cut, you know, the top off. And once you're done cutting your bell pepper tops off, then, and getting all your membrane and seeds out, then you get the meat concoction in the skillet, and you start spooning the meat filling into your bell pepper. I just use a regular tablespoon, tablespoon, you know, the regular spoon to spoon it in. The spooning in part is my favorite part. I mean, I be having just the time of my life. But after you spoon in your meat filling into all of your bell peppers, then you put sprinkled cheese all over the top and cover it up. Okay, then you preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can put your bell peppers on a flat pan with parchment paper on it. If you don't have parchment paper, you know, you put a little butter or grease on the flat pan just to make sure the bell peppers do not stick. And you put it in the oven for, it's probably going to take like 20-25 minutes, but after 15 minutes, you should keep checking every 5 minutes. Once the cheese is all melted at the top, it's done. And when you take it out, the texture of the bell peppers should be kind of softer. It shouldn't be as firm as it is when it's raw. It should be a little softer, but they should still be able to stand up perfect. And then it's done. What I add as toppings to it is I get avocado slices. You know, I get avocado and I slice it, and I like stick it in the meat part. Stick my avocado slices in the meat part, And then I just put a dollop of sour cream on top of the bell pepper. It's so good. Like, I really want y'all to try it. Okay, so the dish is done. Now to the self-care tip. This self-care tip is to take care of your feet. So for this, you kind of need a foot, the foot, what's that called? That foot spa where you can put the water in it, to soak your feet. So if you don't have this, I guess you could still do this technically, like in the bath or whatever. But the foot spa is like the best way to do it. Okay, so all you really need is steaming hot water and a cup of vinegar. That vinegar, y'all, is the secret to like everything in life, right? White distilled vinegar. So the purpose of the vinegar in steaming water is to make your feet soft, and if you have a smell to your feet, release the smell permanently. So the more you do this, the less your feet should smell, period. Some people's feet, I guess, smell after work or whatever. I don't have the issue with smelly feet, but it works for smelly feet. This is like really what it's for. But it also keeps your feet soft and looking nice and, taking care of your feet. Because after years, when we get older, guys, our feet's gonna look rough. So you might as well take care of it so it don't look so rough. Shit. But besides the steamy water and vinegar, white distilled vinegar, I also put bath salts. And I got some Dr. Scholl's bubble bath mixed with Epsom salts. And I also put baby soap, like Johnson & Johnson baby soap. But all that other, all that you don't really need. Really all you need is a steamy water and white distilled vinegar. If you don't have bubble bath, you can put Dawn dishwashing liquid. Well, any dishwashing liquid, really. It'll make suds. So I put all that extra stuff in it because I'm always like trying to relax. I love like aroma smells and making me feel refreshed, and so I do that. Let me not lie, I try to do it once a week. I recommend people, especially the ones with smelly feet or rough feet, to do it once or twice a week. More if you can, shit. And your feet should start smelling and feeling much, much better. Okay, so I hope you guys love the tip. Please try the stuffed bell peppers. It's like the best thing ever since sliced bread. I'm just playing. But yeah. And I will be coming to you guys later this week with a poem. One of my first, it's not my first poem, but it's my first time actually saying my poem like really aloud. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. And I want to end it off by saying, if you have a tsunami in your life, don't let it swallow you. Just keep swimming. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Bye. See you later.
Take picture. Stop recording video.